Parents often hammer the importance of college education into their children, but these days, many jobs don't require four-year degrees.
So they did poorly in high school, the odds are terrible against their getting a college degree.
So how important is the traditional sheepskin? We'll examine the options on this edition of Equal Time.
From San Jose State University and KTEH, you're watching Equal Time, exploring new issues each week, giving equal time to competing points of view.
Hello from San Jose State University, and welcome to this edition of Equal Time. I'm your host, journalism professor Bob Rucker. Of course, those of us here at San Jose State put high value on college education. But with the economic downturn and the jobs forecast, some people are bypassing college and doing it successfully. Gene Walker first looks at some success stories without traditional college.
John David Wilk. Casey Lyndon Durham Hackman.
Many of us grew up believing that the pursuit of happiness and prosperity must include a college diploma. Higher education is considered the foundation for building a successful career, but is a degree really the only key that opens the door?
García.
Darcie Green is a community relations representative for a major healthcare provider.
There's never a single day I've gone to work since I can remember not thrilled to be there. I've had a job that's allowed me to explore my passion for service as well as my passion for government, and has really allowed me to use my mind and intelligence in a way that benefits the communities.
Her workspace is full of awards and even commendations from the state legislature. Where did Green earn her college degree? She'll let you know later. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 7 out of 10 jobs that will see the most growth during the next decade will not require a college degree. Berkeley-based career coach Marty Nemko says the federal government will become one of the key employers of skilled workers without degrees.
One size does not fit all. There are some people who would be well served by going to a traditional four-year college, getting a liberal arts education. There's usually a launch pad for graduate school. For many other people, however, who have done poorly in high school, they should be considering lots of other options, because if they did poorly in high school, the odds are terrible against their getting a college degree, and even more terrible against their being employed.
The Pipe Trades Training Center in San Jose teaches workers to perform specific jobs. This continuing education means contractors that hire these apprentices don't have to carry the cost of constant training.
The end result is that they're going to get a well-trained, well-rounded journeyman, and that they know what they're doing when they step on the job, so that they're expected to know what they're doing.
The unemployment rate for construction workers is higher than average, but the Bureau of Labor Statistics expects those jobs to return during this decade. Brenda Childress is the executive director of Santa Clara County Construction Careers Association. The group supports vocational programs in high schools and community colleges, amid concerns that the labor force is aging faster than young apprentices are arriving.
For students who come through a construction program or go through an apprenticeship, the big advantage is they have both education and experience.
Childress oversees the program that's building this house from the ground up, as a classroom exercise at San Jose's Yerba Buena High School.
Our teacher taught us how to paint, to sand. He taught us a lot of things last year, and this year we're working on houses.
Is this what you want to do?
Yeah, I love construction. It's a hands-on job.
Hands-on is right on for some students, according to Norton Grubb, a professor in UC Berkeley's Graduate School of Education. He says high school counselors are not doing all students a favor when they advise them to go to college.
Some students really want something different than an academic program. The notion that college is for all, that a four-year college is for all, I think denies a lot of students choices.
One popular choice is the beauty trade. Here at the Academy for Salon Professionals in Santa Clara, some aspiring cosmetologists already have university degrees.
We're finding that a lot of those people who went into four-year colleges graduate, go to work,
and then wind up coming to cosmetology school because that was their dream and their ambition in the first place.
The Bureau of Labor Statistics says over the next decade, jobs in hair and skincare fields will increase by more than 20%.
Go ahead. Open it up.
Teacher Richie Iniguez says beauty school gives students a better opportunity than college to graduate quickly into a professional setting with more flexibility.
One of the great things about our industry is the time frame. You get to make your own time frame. So if you wanted to work in the mornings and go to school all night long or be home with your family, it is a great advantage as far as working when you want to work.
All of the people we spoke with say college can be beneficial, but they also acknowledge that advanced education is not one size fits all. Darcie Green found the fit that's right for her.
I spent the one semester in junior college, and I met someone who was running for city council, and that person gave me a job managing their city council race, and I never went back after that.
When we come back, the other side of equal time. We'll see how college can fit in to some of these people's long-term plans. Welcome back to Equal Time. Earlier, Gene Walker introduced us to some people who are unequivocal successes in their chosen industries without the benefit of college. But in terms of their personal growth, they have ideas of how college might actually fit into their plans. Gene Walker continues our coverage.
Many occupations require an advanced college education, of course. There are no apprenticeship programs for doctors, lawyers, or engineers. But some people have been able to succeed in areas that usually require a college degree, including healthcare community relations manager Darcie Green.
I would hate for someone to think because they didn't take the traditional path that society tells them to take, that they are now no good in society.
Green worked as a field representative for State Assembly member Joe Cotto, focusing on health policy issues, which led to her current position. But she still hopes to finish college someday.
I intend on completing the degree, although I've been able to achieve the place that I want to be to have it, and that's more for my own personal satisfaction.
These were just farm workers.
College education can have benefits which can be overlooked in the quest for high income. A liberal arts education can produce well-rounded graduates for students who can focus on learning and not just their GPAs.
They end up undermining their own education because they end up focusing so narrowly on earning credits and getting grades to get a degree, to get a job, that they actually spend not enough time in their coursework actually learning what they should be learning.
The Educational Policy Institute says the average college graduate has greater marital and family stability and is physically healthier regardless of income level. According to San Jose State economics professor Tom Means, college also increases human capital, the value of an employee in the workplace.
Get as much human capital training as you can afford to get because it's going to have a lifetime positive return on your earnings. So, over an entire lifetime, it's a huge earnings gap between high school and college graduates.
So this formula here, which is...
How huge is that lifetime earning gap? The U.S. Census Bureau says workers with a 4-year college degree can earn almost twice as much as those without one. The farther a student goes in college, the wider the potential earnings gap becomes.
A benefit of getting a baccalaureate degree is you can presumably go on to graduate school. That's not true of one-year certificates.
If it's for a zone area,
but college can build on opportunities for those who took the vocational route.
All kinds of college and post-secondary study. It helps you stay abreast in the field, to learn how to learn, and to be an educated person. And that's what industry partners are really looking for.
Partnerships and eventual business connections can be easily formed on a college campus. Pauline Lay is the coordinator of student organizations at San Jose State University.
Students who are interested in learning more about an industry or their major can join student organizations focused on that, and it provides, a lot of opportunities to network as well as meeting alumni.
Osvaldo Rivera.
Back at CSU East Bay, Osvaldo Rivera shares his personal satisfaction of having finished college. He looks forward to teaching in the Contra Costa County town of Pittsburgh, where he grew up.
My mom inspires me, my dad inspires me to just get my education to come to this country for a reason. So I figured, why not make the most of it, get my degree and just not settle for anything less than a bachelor's, And why not go for higher education as well?
He's proud to fulfill the plans his parents had for him, and now the American dream is his own.
We'll be right back with a panel of experts giving equal time to the discussion of the value of a college education.